myself I need to go to the pool at like 7:30 or go in the afternoon or evening, because I had to kill 30 minutes of, I don't know, dilly-dallying, because I did not know this lifeguard session was happening on a regular basis. Like prior to last week there was nothing, so I guess it's fairly new. And on top of that there was swim club. So today was just another gong show of a Wednesday morning, so I gotta figure out a sweet spot to go, because yeah, it was just so chaotic and just so like stress inducing. Looks like 7:30 is the sweet spot, which is kind of like pushing it, because now I've got like 15 minutes to get home, get ready, eat breakfast, and then I have to go straight to my 9 to 5. So it'll probably be a bit of a late start, but thank goodness I don't have any meetings. But yeah, stressful. And then yeah, my swim today just did not go well. I was supposed to do a time trial, but I decided to push it to Friday because Keen is going to join me, and he's also going to do the time trial because he's also doing 70.3 Ironman. Anyways, I'm going to go drive, have some breakfast, and just like calm myself down. I have an interval run today, and it is so windy. I'm starting with a 10-minute warm-up, and then I've got intervals of 3.5 minutes at zone 4 with a 1.5 recovery in between. Just hit the first interval, and this is hard. Brutal. One more interval to go. Holy crap. Thank God it's over. That was painful. And finally, speed workout done and dusted. So it is time for a midweek check-in with my training plan, just to see how things are going and if I've missed anything. And so far, I'm currently at 100% with my training plan. I followed through with my swimming and my rides and my runs. And then this morning, I decided to take a break from like the physical training and just really focus on my mental training, because I fully believe that it's not just physical training that goes into a successful race or whatever you're training for, but also mentally preparing for it. And I remember last year I struggled with everything mentally when it came to my running season. So I'm trying to stay on top of that. I try to focus on meditating, positive self-talk, and journaling. So I did that this morning, and then I'm hoping to do a steady ride later today as well as a strength session. I would have to say that right now my strength has kind of been on the back burner. It is definitely hard to balance it all. And when I say strength, I don't mean like heavy lifting. I do that at least once a week, but really a lot of like physio prescribed type of exercises, focusing on stability, because that is definitely one of my weaknesses, and as well as core. Also, my seat post is finally ready to be picked up. So I'm gonna go to the Trek store later today and get that installed. And Kian also has some shoes that he needs to buy, because the ones he's currently wearing is just worn down. So while he does that, I'm going to take a look and see what kind of gels and nutrition I'm going to purchase for this week's long run. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, thanks.
I have a seat post set aside for me. Name is Emmeline. So I finally got the seat post, and it's a beautiful day outside, and I'm scheduled for a ride. So Keen and I are actually gonna go take our bikes out for once. I think this is probably like the first time this year. So he's gonna help me install this, and then we're gonna go outside. I feel like there might be an accident waiting to happen, because I haven't gone outside in a long time. So clipping and unclipping is gonna be interesting. At this rate, I might as well just bike here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's right on the one.
Perfect. Oh my god, can we go biking now? The winds are so strong today, it almost made me regret going out for a ride until we saw this. Wow! Back from our ride, and although that sunset was very pretty, that was the windiest ride I have ever been on. Like, Going against headwinds was just such a struggle, especially coming back. Thank goodness I bought this last minute when we were at running room. While I got some nutrition and Keen was out buying shoes, I decided to buy this and actually kept my head and my ears warm. However, I regret not buying those booties for the shoes to keep your toes warm, because now my toes are so numb. But yeah, so I'm gonna go warm up, have some hot chocolate. I wasn't able to finish the whole hour and a half, but I did do about an hour and 15, so I'll probably do the rest tomorrow. I'll probably do a 15-minute ride as a warm up and then go into my strength, because Keen and I are going to a friend's dinner thing, so likely I don't have enough time to do my strength, so that's gonna get pushed out to tomorrow, hopefully. Good morning. So it is Friday and I woke up feeling really tired, not wanting to do a swim, and so I decided to sleep in and just enjoy the morning. Since it's quiet from work, I decided to take a break and just fit in a strength session. It's going to be the same routine from last week. I'm a huge advocate of having the same routine so that way we can build that strength consistently. It's a beautiful day out, so I'm going to fit in the rest of my ride outside while Kian is doing his speed workout, and then later tonight we're going to do the swim. It's happening, because I cannot break the streak of mine of going to the pool 3 times a week.
Look who's joining me on my run.
Getting the rest of my 30 minutes of biking in as I support Kian during his speed intervals. Go, BB, go! While Kian is doing his speed workout, I'm actually practicing unclipping and stopping, because that's something I need to get better at as a beginner cyclist. So while Keen is doing his recovery sets, I'll practice unclipping, and then when he moves, I move. I'm definitely having some sketchy moments where I'm so close to falling, but oh my god. I haven't fallen, but it's come pretty close. So it looks like I won't be doing my swim session tonight. There are more important things outside of training, and family is one of them. I just got hit with some pretty bad news, so I gotta be with my family tonight. And then I'll just pick my training back up to tomorrow. On the bright side, I did manage to fit in my strength session, and then the rest of my bike ride from yesterday. So that's a win. Not the way I wanted this Friday to go, but it's life and you gotta adapt and go with it. Good morning. It is Saturday and unfortunately I didn't make it to the pool, but with good reason. I had a weird gut feeling that the pool was gonna be hectic this morning, and I also wasn't feeling it. I was quite tired, so I decided to sleep in, and then thankfully we decided to check the swim club website, and there was actually a meet that was being held this morning, so it's a good thing we didn't go, because otherwise there wouldn't be any lanes available for us to go swim in. So that being said, I'm gonna fit in my brick workout now. I've got a 2.5 hour ride and then a 45-minute run right after, so it's quite a bit of a long workout. So I'm just getting all my fuel ready. I've got a couple bars, some cheese string, and a banana, and hopefully this will be enough for the ride and going into the run. I did calculate the calories, so it should be good. Hopefully we can get this done and fit in our swim later tonight. I'm hopeful we're gonna get this done. So I've got about 35 minutes until this ride is over, and then I move into a 45-minute run. And I'm not gonna lie, this ride is going by so slowly. I decided to play a show during my ride, and I don't know, I don't prefer watching anything while I'm on a ride. I much prefer just listening to music, getting into the groove of the whole ride. I'm also gonna need a way better pair of shorts with some good chamois in it, cause yeah, this one from Bond Ranger is not cutting it for me. I probably should have put some chamois butter as well. This ride is not comfortable. Finally, ride done and dusted. time for a 45-minute run. We're now onto the brick run and I've got 45 minutes of zone 2 running. Gotta take a walking break because heart rate is through the roof. Oh my God, finally brick workout done. I don't know, but today for some reason this workout was just so mentally challenging. I don't think I was in it at all. The ride was hard. The run was hard. I definitely do know that it's because my mind is just elsewhere, rightfully so, because of what happened in my family the other day. And like the other side of me is questioning whether or not I should continue to train right now, or should I just like take a pause, reset both mentally and emotionally. Like I'm so torn. I just don't know what to do right now. Much needed post-run, post-workout food. Chicken teriyaki and steak.
Are we going to halvesies?
Oh yeah, okay. Oh my God, guys, I faced my fear. I made it to the pool to do my time trial. Like going to the pool wasn't an issue. I think this whole week I was just dreading the fact that it was a time trial, but I managed to do it. I did a 1K time trial and surprisingly, like I was pretty impressed that it was 2:05 per 100 meters. Total time was like 20 minutes and 45 seconds or something like that. And then I had to do a 100-meter time trial, which ended up being 1 minute and 41. So overall, I'm pretty happy. I think I was a little bit conservative with the 1K time trial. It wasn't until the 900 meters where I actually decided to push it. So I think I could pick it up, but this was my very first 1K time trial. Like I've never done a long distance race before. So just seeing this, I was pretty happy. So I can't wait to see how much I'm gonna improve from here on out. So since it's Sunday, I'm also scheduled to do a long run. I'm scheduled for 80 minutes and my fiance is actually scheduled to do like 21 kilometers, essentially a half marathon. But we decided rather than like running through our boring neighborhood, we're gonna take a trip downtown and just venture out, go run through the seawall and then have some post-run treats after. So Keenan and I finally made it to Granville Island. It is now 11:30. He is scheduled to do a half marathon and I'm scheduled for an 80-minute long run. I am going to be practicing some fueling on my run today. I'm going to try out these Morden gels, which everyone raves about. I am a Huma gel type of girly. That's always been my go-to for long runs. So I'm going to try out these Morden gels, see how they are. Apparently they don't taste like anything, but people still love them. Granville Island has a lot of good food, so I can't wait to get this run over and done with and have some food. Just started my run now. First up, we've got 55 minutes of easy running. Of course, my headphones die when it comes to race pace. Time for a 10-minute cool down.